Lions TV, we are sponsored by Regal Elevators and Lifts Consultants Limited, a company that is owned and operated by a Millwall fan, just like every single one of the sponsors that you can see on the screen right now. If you are going to do a bit of business in 2021, then please keep it in the Millwall family by checking out all of our sponsors' website links in the description below. I'm going to stop pointing now. This is your preview show for tomorrow night's home game against Bristol City. In form Bristol City, that is, at the Den. We're not losing many games, but my God, we need to start winning some somehow. Let's take a look at the 11 that we think the gaffer might go with to do that exact job. We are actually 5 league games unbeaten and unbeaten in the month of September so far. A result against Bristol City, either a win or a draw, will see us complete the month unbeaten. The last time we actually lost was away at Cardiff. So there's really weird different ways of looking at this, because them facts there would tell you we're not doing so bad, especially 3 of those games on the road against Nottingham Forest, Swansea and West Brom, strong sides in this division, over the years. So it's a very difficult one, because a lot of people now, more people than ever, are shouting row it out. And I think it's because it's very dull, it's very boring, it's not the Millwall we know and want to see, and it's not really it's not putting bums on seats to start with, and it's not getting people off their feet or on their feet to watch the games. Like, the excitement factor just is not there. Weirdly, I'm going to defend him because I don't think he's the man for the job. I said what I wanted to say a long time ago, and I don't want to get accused of being Danny negative. So I'm just going to go with it now. And now everyone else is waking up and smelling the coffee, which I said a long time ago when we was 14 games without a win. That isn't the man for the job. However, I do honestly feel in the last couple of games he's actually gone for the win, especially with his substitutions later on in the game. And I do feel, look, I don't think we'll get relegated under Rowett. I really don't. We are difficult to beat. But if I grew up watching this, I wouldn't enjoy football. If I grew up playing if Gary Rowett was one of the dads at my Sunday side and he was the manager, and that's how we had to play every week, I wouldn't think football was a fun sport. That's just basically the bottom line. Probably the best way I've ever explained it in simple terms. It's not exciting. If Gary Rowett played like that and he's coaching on that, I don't see how he enjoys his job. Because fuck me, it's boring, isn't it? But having said that, I do feel we are progressing under him very, very slightly in terms of players still to come back in. He's been very, very unlucky with injuries. I've always said that, and loan leagues that he's brought in hasn't quite worked out for him. But listen, we need to get wins on the board somehow, somewhere. A bit of problem we have got is we've got a lot of players fit now, but at the wrong end of the pitch. Because as we know, conceding it was a little bit of a problem for us earlier on back in the last season, but we seem to have rectified that now, especially with Sean Hutchinson coming back in. So what we need to do is we need to score more goals at the other end. We know that, but we're struggling at the other end. Ojo was out, he's back. Jed was out. Jed potentially could be back for tomorrow night's game. And now Conor Mahoney, who's had 2 good games in my opinion, is made of glass. He's fucking now out injured once again. Bennett out injured once again. 2 players that could be pivotal for us, both constantly injured with little niggles and stuff. It's just very, very frustrating. So, what will he go with? This is the team I think he'll go with tomorrow. I think it'll be Barkowski in goal. 3 centre-backs, Hutchinson, Ballard and Murray Wallace will keep his place in front of Jake Cooper. Scott Malone left wing-back. I think it'll be Ryan Leonard right wing-back. I think Danny Mack's there or thereabouts fitness-wise, but I don't think he'll be fully fit to start the game. I hope I'm wrong. Central midfield, he'll go with Keith Bell, who must be fucking on a band soon. The amount of bookings he's picked up. Alongside George Saville, should be replaced by Billy Mitchell, in my opinion. Doing nothing for me, Saville. Absolutely fuck all. And then up front, I think it'll be Matt Smith central, Ojo right, and then I think you'll see Benik Afobe come in and play left side of a front 3. Again, without Jed, and Jed potentially could be back tomorrow, as I said, but after illness, look, if you're going to throw anyone straight in after illness, it would be Jed, wouldn't it? He's our talisman, he's our main man, but I don't think that'll happen. And I'm just, I'm erring on the side of precaution that if Danny Mack isn't fully fit and if Jed isn't fully fit, then there you go. Having said that as well, welcoming players back and Rowett's been unlucky. Billy Mitchell did really well, right wing back. I think Ryan Leonard's done really well at right wing back as well. However, it just fucking shows you how good Danny McNamara is, because them 2 players are both good players, both playing that position, of course, in that position. But what Danny Mack brings to that fucking right wing back role is frightening. And he's a fantastic player, and he'll be as valuable to us, almost as valuable to us, as when he comes back as he's Jed. So definitely players welcoming back, coming back, but he'll go for it at the back, and he should be going for the win against Bristol City. However, they are in form. Let's take a look. managed by Nigel Pearson. He's got to be, historically, one of the most hated men in football. I have not heard anyone that's ever, on any podcast or any next players I've known, a nice word to say about that guy. But there you go, that's life, and I'll speak as I find. If I met him, I'll forge my own opinions. It's unlikely I'm going to meet him, though. Let's speak about his Bristol City side, because they're currently also 5 games unbeaten and sit 8th in the table. However, they've had 2 wins in that 5. The other 3 were draws, and they've had very, very difficult matches. Both those wins in those 5 were on the road against Cardiff City and Queen's Park Rangers, respectively. So they're in form on the road, and they'll be looking to come to South Bermondsey and getting a hat-trick. This is your pre-match prediction, and here we go again. I'm letting people affect me. I probably think we're going to lose the game, but I don't want to be negative. I don't want to be Lee Chitty also and say about 7 different scorelines, which makes it very difficult when I have to go back and work out who's top of the table. That's currently me, by the way, joined with Conor O'Mara on 2 correct predictions. Just like clear up, Conor Mahoney is not in our Lions TV predictions table. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. I think if you're a betting man, you'd be stupid not to. And I think draw 7, I think it is, could be incoming. So, that is your lot for this preview show. I hope you have enjoyed it. Please be sure to check out the fan score predictions from the other boys at Lions TV that should be going out. However, it's 1:40 in the afternoon and I've only had Pete O'Mara's video in. So, good luck getting that one out tonight. And all that's left for me to say is I will see you in South Bermondsey tomorrow if you are going, if your petrol tank allows you to. If you aren't, don't forget I will be live streaming from 7:30 every home league game this season. Live streaming, live from the den, to my knowledge, the only fan channel in existence across the board that does that. Please subscribe to Lions TV. Come on, you Lions.